Peace be with you. Welcome back to my channel for another video, another spiritual download. If this is the first time that you're coming across my channel, I just want to greet you by saying, hey there, hi there, hello there. You're more than welcome to come on in, get this spiritual work. 9 times out of 10, Spirit guided you here because there is a 99.9% chance that if you're sitting with your higher self, it's not by coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences. I really truly believe that everything is working together for something, right? Be it good, bad, or indifferent. Nevertheless, you're going to get a lesson, a blessing, or maybe a combination of the two. Whatever you decide to do with this information is totally up to you by way of your free will. I hope that you apply it to your situation if it resonates with you. If it does not, listen, do me a favor. Do yourself a favor, rather, okay? First and foremost, self-preserve by leaving that information for somebody else to take. It's really just that simple. Easier said than done, I know. But be patient with yourself, right? If nobody else, be patient with yourself as you're going on your spiritual journey. That is my advice to you. Come on in, kick your feet up. Bring in your caramel macchiato, or maybe you're getting that peppermint gingerbread deal over at Starbucks, that little hot coffee because it's cold outside. Nevertheless, whatever you decide to come in with, I support the energy. If you're returning back to the channel, then listen. You already channeled this message with me in the ethers last night. Were we not hanging out? Did we not get out there by way of ascension in the ethers, in our sleep? Did y'all feel the death? Did you feel the transformation? Do you like the rebirth? Is it not intense and necessary and vital for where it is that we're going? Like, you totally need this high vibrational self. At this level, you need this level of yourself to be at this level. Like this version of yourself, rather, right? I just heard the new version of myself is beautiful. Somebody comment that. Wouldn't that be a nice way to touch and agree? I'm accepting the new version of myself, and she's beautiful. He's beautiful. Okay, yes, a masculine can embody beautiful energy. I've seen some beautiful divine masculines with beautiful auras and or beautiful light and or beautiful divine energy. Beautiful is not, how do you say, prejudice by way of gender. Nevertheless, let's get into the download. Listen, I don't even know which one to give y'all. I'm just going to freestyle it. I heard earlier, what did I hear, y'all? See, I get to the channel and do all of that. And baby, I wrote it down on my little book. So let's just keep it a buck and get it out of my drawer. Y'all see my drawer? Do you like my drawer? You know I got OCD, right? Soul Tribe. The drawer is organized, honey. Can you see the drawer? The cards are in, okay, alphabetical order. That's something I'm never going to change about myself. It just, when things are in order in my environment, I feel like it helps the universe put things in order for me. Like in my mind, in my body, in my soul. Somebody comment and touch and agree with me and say, I'm very grateful for optimum health. My body has restored itself to its natural state of beautiful health. Yeah, listen, optimum health, pristine health. You made it through death spells, honey. Okay? And your body went untouched. So let's just see. This is my book of downloads. Let's get into it. Oh, yeah. I got a lot of downloads. I got one that says this spiritual tea is piping hot. I also got another one this morning as I was sipping on my espresso. They want to pull up because you pulled out. Oh, my God. And then I got another one that says you defeated this person by healing. That's a very powerful one. You absolutely did. You defeated these people and or persons by healing. I think that's the download. Yeah. Not think. I know it. I can feel that that's the one that Spirit wants me to give. And so I'll be obedient in that. I've already prayed, meditated. I pray that you have too. If you have not, just a suggestion, you should probably turn off this video and turn off any outside influences by way of social media, including your phone, unless you're using it for meditation, and go meditate before you come into this energy. That's such a wise thing to do, is to meditate, get grounded, come in with your higher self. If I were you, that's what I would do, okay? Nevertheless, let's go ahead and get into it. So I just saw Judgment. I see the Two of Cups in the middle of the deck. I see the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So the truth in the matter of a union, a partnership, a friendship has come to light. And the fact that you've healed, okay, really is what's taking this person out. It's very interesting. You took this person out by healing. And sometimes that person is honestly an old version of yourself. But somebody outside of you is getting offended by the fact that you took out an old version of yourself and healed. And it's taking them out. Somebody is requiring for you to be who you used to be. And that's not an option. You're not considering that on a spiritual level, mental level, and or physical level. This is a download, y'all. I'm just giving it to you straight chaser. I mean, what is it called? Straight shot, no chaser. Okay, Nev, get it together. Let's wake up our imagining faculties. Beautiful highest of white light, the source of all things, you who molded and shaped me in triple darkness, knowing my purpose as I was marinating and or incubating in my mother's womb. You knew my destiny. You knew the gifts that you had given me. Thank you for allowing me to be here today. Thank you for allowing me to use this gift, to gift it away, to be a blessing to somebody that really, really needs this message. I feel that. Like there's an intense feeling of timing. Like you're getting this message right on time is what I'm getting. Okay? When you find it or when it finds you or when you both find each other, it's going to be at the perfect moment that you need it. A butterfly just passed by my window. That's giving me transformation energy. I invoke my angels. I pray for everybody who is out there. I send this prayer out and I pray that it's powerful enough to cover the entire globe of light beings and or my soul tribe that's standing in their purpose and that their path and their limpias be cleared. Ooh, the wind is picking up. That is spiritual confirmation for me that the divine ancestors are very, very glad that we are communing here together. Ooh, the wind is picking up outside my window. I wish I could show you. Nevertheless, let's get into it. Beautiful angels, beautiful angels. Show me what it is I need to see. You healed, okay? And it took this person out. Show me the truth, the whole truth. We bind the spirit of confusion. Let the truth come out. Only the truth, nothing but the truth. So help us, Most High God. What is it that we need to see? What is it that you want the divine collective to know? Please and thank you. Yeah, somebody's grieving, okay? Somebody's grieving. All right, so the Mayat energy by way of balance, Archangel Metatron is in the building, tough. With Archangel Metatron, who's leading a war of balance also, is bringing with him other balancing angels. Some of those names of those angels, I do not know, but I know they working their ass off. Well, figuratively, they don't have any asses to work off because they're angels. But listen, they got their wings, baby, and they're going to battle and war for you, divine collective. It's a grieving process right now. Somebody's grieving the loss of who you will never be again. The fact that they don't know how to communicate with you is surreal. Okay, I feel like reality is finally setting in after a period of somebody being in their ego, you know. Somebody just knew that you would never go, that you would always be there for them. Maybe this is somebody that had immediate access to you, right? And they don't anymore. And so now that they don't, you're like a huge part of their life missing. But I hear you saying, I can't be, I won't be, I'm not putting myself in a position to hold myself back by way of preventing my death. She's gone, he's gone. The person you once knew, yeah, it's not there anymore. Somebody's grieving the loss of that. King of Cups is giving me self-love type of an energy. Somebody is really in their feelings about the fact that you decided to love yourself to the capacity that you're just not accepting, you're not accepting certain behaviors anymore. I don't think you ever were, though. I think somebody misunderstood your kindness and your love that you gave. And they took for granted that they could pick up the phone and call you. And you always gave great advice. Yeah, somebody feels left out in the cold. Ooh, well, I mean, can we have a commercial break? We're going to have a commercial break. Listen, this is such a common energy right now amongst friends, family, if to even call them that anymore. I feel like this self-love energy, believe it or not, is silently correcting their bad behavior. They'll never admit it. because somebody wants to speak bad about you and be angry with you, but all they can say is, oh my God, she's really loving herself. Oh my God, she showed me love. Like somebody really does not have a bad memory about you. You're coming up crispy clean. Oh my goodness. Somebody is saying nothing's perfect, but you were perfect. You were kind, you were nice, you were patient. And even when you let me have it, by way of being slow to your anger, you were in the right position, rightfully so, to do it, because look at all of what I had done. So when you gave it to somebody, you gave it to them, but you did not return to the circumstances. You're like, look, no. When you get me to this point, that you're pulling at me and you're requesting to bring the worst out of me because you need to feel like you have power in the situation by way of manipulating the energies, that's when it's time for me to go. This is not a makeup to break up type of an energy. It's not like, oh, I'm going to go off on you to the capacity that I did to check you by way of what it is I know that you're doing. Okay, nobody in your life has ever cared enough to tell you the truth, but I'm here to let you know I care about myself enough to tell myself the truth and or to tell you the truth. But there's no coming back from that. Yeah, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna curse you out, go off on you, and then later, we'll be playing footsies and watching Netflix. No, but listen, this is not that type of dysfunctional type of an energy. When I let you have it, I'm leaving you with a gem. I just heard you didn't even raise your voice. Okay. You could have told somebody real cool. And it could have went a little something like this. Like, check this out. Me and you, we can't rock and roll no more. I don't dig you. You don't dig me. I don't understand what it is you got going on. And you don't understand a damn thing I'm bringing to the table, which is peace, love, and kindness. So now it's time for me to get up now that I see that what I'm serving you is no longer serving me. And you're not reciprocating that. That is a fact. Let's keep it a buck and let's keep it real. The numbers are numbering and the math is mathing that I've been giving and you've been taking, and that just doesn't work for me. It never did, but I gave you the opportunity. You just didn't know that this offer would expire. This is how you check somebody. Real cool. Somebody was like sitting there stuck. Somebody couldn't even argue with that. Somebody thought that you would get loud and spiritually demote yourself. Oh no, honey, what are you thinking? We're too evolved for that. And two, for what? Get my panties in a bunch? Get my shoulders all pinched up? Why would I do that to myself when all I have to do is speak my truth quietly? It's the same truth that I speak to myself that I'm allowing you to now hear, because this is what I think about you. Here's what they think about you. Okay. Page of Swords, baby. Somebody is talking to somebody about it all. Somebody's wearing somebody's ear out. A friend of me, a family member. It doesn't matter. And somebody is trying to see what you got going on, okay? Maybe you've gone a little quiet. Maybe you've gone into some spiritual closet by way of your awakening. You're not really active on social media, or whatever you do post, it's very limited, right? It's very quiet. It's not for likes or shares or whatever else, or somebody's self-approval. No, not at all. This is something that is really powerful because you're not looking for any accolades. You're just looking to be about your Father's business by way of your destiny. And that in itself gives you a lot of power, strength. Somebody really thinks that you're strong because they know what you've gone through before being with them, and they know what they put you through. These are family members too, y'all. Two of Pentacles. It's Archangel Metatron energy balancing things out in the ethers. This is balance. Somebody is really intrigued by your balance. Okay? Yeah, you're balancing things out. With balance comes understanding, understanding, overstanding, understanding, overstanding, in that order. I just heard somebody say. Somebody should comment that. Yeah, let's touch and agree on that. Sneaky and deceptive behavior. Somebody is slipping and sliding. When I mean slipping and sliding by way of their energy, they're like peeking, right? They're the person that's peeking out the blinds just a little bit, maybe this person's not going to see me. Okay, listen, we're wide awake. Third eye chakra is on fire. Okay, the wheels of the universe are going round and round, and it's giving us good energy. We can see, honey, This Seven of Swords energy, again, at this level in the spiritual judgment, is only making you look crazy because who are you fighting with? Let me tell you what's so interesting about this picture. You see the way this person has all these swords in their hands and they're so concerned about what's behind them. Your swords are in the ground. You're not fighting this battle. This battle is not yours. You don't have time. It's the Lord's. So you out. But what they don't realize is what's in front of them. How you walking with swords in your hand with your head turned? Look, what you looking at? You better be careful. Watch out, because what's in front of you is a tower. Okay. It's a tower. Somebody is like fighting their own battle, and in their minds, they thought that they were coming up against you, only to realize that they never could have, even compared to this divine love and energy that you gave. It was always about requiring them to go within. But first and foremost, I don't even think you were requiring this from them. You were showing them by example. The requirement has to come from self. Happiness is your own responsibility. Somebody should write that down today and stick to it obsessively, compulsively, deliberately. You know what? Happiness is my own responsibility. I think I'm going to tell myself that obsessively, compulsively, deliberately, and then, do things that make me happy. Sometimes that's singing. Sometimes that's painting. Sometimes that's just being nice to the lady over at Dollar Tree. Shout out to her. She had good customer service. She's an angel. Listen, that made me happy, though. Listen, it's about doing more of that compulsively. You're addicted to it. You're addicted to the good life. I'm addicted to all good things because it feels really, really good. And I'm so grateful. You know why? Because we understand grief. We understand people that just aren't happy. So to be with people that are peaceful, calm, it doesn't mean they have to be perfect, but they're honest, right? If you're in a little funky little mood, you just kind of withdraw yourself and you go within, and you care about the people around you enough that you don't subject them to some energy they ain't got nothing to do with them. Listen, 4 of Cups. Let's get back to the reading, Neff. 4 of Cups. Okay? Regret, sadness, same old energy. Oh, because you healed. Because you cut off a version of your older self and you said, you know what? I learned something about overgiving. Okay? I learned something about over-serving my energy and casting my pearls onto swine. That is a cardinal sin. The cycle is ended. It's over. It's tu fini. You can take it out of the oven. It's done. Throw it away. Throw it in the basura. It's over. Okay? That's reality. Somebody kind of sees you as cold right now. I mean, okay. Yeah. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is observant. Meticulous by way of intellect. Queen of Swords observes everything from a wise standpoint. Always self-preserving. Always fair. Carrying that sword of truth. Yeah, I just heard the Queen of Swords knows what to do. She has a plan, and it's working out just fine for her. Yeah, all the plans are working out perfectly well. All is well. I mean, I don't know. It's a victory. Are we surprised? Good things are coming in. Okay. This death transformation, y'all. You saw a tower coming. And guess what? You're so used to the transformation. You're like, oh, I'm going through a death. I'm absolutely going through a transformation. And so you're willing to let this tower fall. The tower for me is false ideas. Things that aren't real. Recognizing when you're feeding yourself a lie by way of an illusion. You walked away from that partnership. That was not really your twin. That was a soulmate, somebody that came to teach you something about your soul and or your spirit. There was something that you needed to extract there. And even if you only learned how not to overgive, how not to overhelp people that aren't willing to help themselves because they don't like themselves, right? There's patience in that. And you showed that, you exhibited that. But when the expiration date came, baby, somebody missed it. Okay. 6 of Wands is a victory. It's victorious energy. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. 7 of Pentacles. All somebody has to offer at this point is a breadcrumb. And they know that the universe is backing them up and or rejecting their application. You cannot have a reconciliation. Somebody's knocking at this door that closed. But here's the thing. You're not even concerned about that door because it's behind you. I really see us opening up new doors of infinite possibilities. Like, all of our dreams are coming true, y'all. Some of what we're wishing for, we're about to see source of all things go above and beyond all that you could ask for. It's giving me my cup is overflowing type of an energy. Come through, Spirit. Seven of Pentacles. While somebody else is just stuck in the past thinking about how they did not, invest in you. Well, leave them there. Maybe that's where they need to be. All right. You can never run out of good love and kindness. Our love and our kindness is inexhaustible. So whatever you gave, whatever somebody thought they were draining you of, let them keep it. They needed it. If nothing else, you absolutely left them with a very vital lesson, a life lesson at that. The Eight of Cups, yeah, you walked away. Twerking down that yellow brick road, spiritual twerking, took your life by the spiritual balls and just decided to have some courage. Okay? Queen of Swords energy is giving me, because I have a brain. Because we got a brain. Not if I only had. No, because you got a brain. You are the high priestess. I'm being guided to take it. Knight of Swords is telling me, listen, I'm coming up against anything that the divine is advising me to go to war with. And oftentimes that has something to do with me understanding something about myself. Once I eliminate that, everything outside of me has to get in order. It's simple mathematics. Because things on the inside are in order by way of my thoughts, by way of how I'm processing every experience that I've had to go through up until this point, and also understanding now what? Understanding the experiences that I'm now creating and or wanting to experience by way of joy, peace, and happiness, because I want what the Most High wants for me. Okay. Hermit, I told you I can't make it up. I didn't even see the Hermit card until now, but I saw the Hermit card, you know what I'm saying, in my mind's eye. Thank you, Spirit. The Hermit, Virgo energy, purification, going within so you don't have to go without. Understanding, listening to your inner thoughts, being obedient, not deviating from your divine plan, not getting distracted. At this level in the game, it's really nothing that can come up against you that could be a false version of who you are. And what I mean by that, I mean you're attracting only good things because things are in order, in divine order within you. So therefore, the people that you're meeting are great people. You don't have to question it. All you got to do is go with the flow. What you need to know at the time you need to know it, you're going to know. And what you don't, Spirit is saying, I'm blocking that from you, for you, by way of universal law, because that's what I have to do in order for you to walk this destiny. I just heard stay in your lane. King of Swords, listen, sometimes you got to go to war with certain things that no longer serve you. Again, a lot of us were cutting off old versions of ourselves, closing doors that absolutely needed to be cold. Somebody, cold, ooh, you had to go cold on somebody? Okay, well, ice cold. Well, it's better than lukewarm, but... If you think you're lonely now, it's cold outside. Wait until tonight, girl. Listen, you had to go cold on somebody, okay? Rightfully so, because your instincts were guiding you to do that. And your higher self will always be your best person. That is your number one lady. That is your number one guy. Don't let that guy down. Tell him great things, okay? Tell her great things. And when you can't do that, just get quiet. And don't believe the lies. Most of the time, it ain't true anyway. So listen, whatever it is, just, let it pass. It's okay. This too soon shall pass. If it's a funky little moment by way of a transformation, by way of you going within, by way of you being honest with yourself, you owe it to yourself to show yourself the same amount of patience that you showed a lot of these people that really didn't deserve 1 ounce of your time. But you gave it, right? Woulda, coulda, shoulda, didn't happen. You did, and that's okay. So come on up to current moment. Grab yourself. Bring yourself into the now. And if nothing else, if you don't know what to say in this closet, the first thing you should say is, I'm safe. There's no but, there's no but, no, I'm safe. Why? Because you're still here. Yeah, I'm safe. This is what Spirit is saying. You're safe. Seven of Wands. You're getting a lot of communication from the ancestral realm. Okay. It's like a graduation on your spirituality. Congratulations is in order, is what I just heard, by way of breaking these generational curses. What beautiful energy. Nine of Cups, your wishes are being fulfilled. Okay. You can see through the veil. This moon is giving me intuition, right? You intuitively know that people are somewhere not doing well, but you're not tapping into that energy. It's almost like I know, but I'm not obligated to feel it to the capacity that I need to get into somebody's sick bed and just be laid all up in their sickness. Because you know that things are in divine order, that if this is where the people that you've left behind is, so shall it be. And so you're not going against source. You're going with the flow. That would be a form of, insanity, to go against source of all things or the divine plan for your life. So you instinctually know, yeah, there's enemies lurking. They're still doing. But listen, that ain't got nothing to do with you. Not at this level. Not with all this amnesty. Absolutely not. That Virgo energy is screaming at me, though, along with this Judgment, Libran energy. Two of Pentacles is also screaming at me by way of energy. Energetically, Judgment is here. Okay. These unions got to take place, y'all. A lot of y'all going into new places, new homes, My beautiful new home is what I just heard somebody say. Okay. Somebody's preparing for the new year, which is beautiful. I'm getting vision boards, y'all. And you know what's so interesting? The vision board is spiritual. A lot of you don't even need it to be in the physical world. You just see it in your mind's eye and it's happening. Like, we really have evolved. You just like, it's beneath me now. Like, whatever this is, ookum bookum schnookum, you know what I mean? Little tink tink stink stink and little funky little nink nink, Negative Nancy and the Karmic Care, all of them, that whole group, that posse, that gang, that Karmicville gang. Okay, listen, I needed a commercial break. I felt a commercial break coming on, and because I'm going with the flow, I did not want to restrict that commercial break. Nevertheless, it was essential. It was vital. Somebody's going to take that and do something with it. Maybe they'll laugh. Maybe they won't. But whatever you do with it, I support you in the energy, and so does the universe. We're being held accountable for whatever we do with the information by way of sifting through it, by way of filtering, whatever you decide to do. Listen, don't go on a tangent. Don't go on a tangent, Nev. It's a good tangent, though. I needed it. It helped me flex my spiritual muscle. Nevertheless, whatever this is, they, them, they over there versus us, we, us, soul tribe over here. It's just two completely different perceptions of life. It's two polar opposite energies. The polarities are clear. Again, how can I be the problem when I'm the equation? Like, you so above it is beneath me. I can't talk to you anymore. It is beneath me. It's beneath you. Ten of Pentacles, baby. Listen. Spiritual gifts, ascension, beautiful love and light, more than enough, cups overflowing, prosperity, goodness, peace, kind, loving, joy, energy is following you all of the days of your lives. We're living in the house of the Lord simultaneously while being in the earth forever and ever. Forever, ever. Listen. Okay. Three of Wands. Y'all didn't skipped out, moved out. Somebody wants your zip code. You're like, nah, somebody wants your area code. That's not even your area code that you live in. I mean, listen, somebody's really trying to search for you. But this also gives me gazing upon the horizon energy. This is giving me the visionary. Like, I see myself in the future being prosperous, standing at that podium, speaking to people all over the world, being on the podcast, making appearances, making a change by way of humanitarian work, connecting with people who understand the larger scheme of things, right? Yeah. Connecting with people who also get it. I'm getting a lot of gratitude energy, y'all, moving forward. Like, the future versions of ourselves is happening now. It's finished. We already have celebrated this triumph. Yeah, in the future. Somebody Somebody keep taking trips into the future. Shout out to you, Soul Tribe. You know what I mean? Like, that's a gift. You absolutely are a time traveler. You're not from this realm. Anything that somebody tries to do to you, they are only fooling themselves and or sinking said battleships. Nevertheless, we are the Empress energy. It's always going to be fertile by way of giving birth to a new world, new ideas. Somebody's solar plexus, our solar plexus, I just heard, are on fire. That's creative energy for me. That is, that's power. You know, harnessing sexual energy, understanding the purpose of sexual energy is not to be squandered. Understanding that whomever you allow into your body should be on the same frequency as you. That's a wise thing to do. But also being able to control yourself by way of discipline, I just heard. Right? Yeah, that sexual energy is powerful, y'all. If it wasn't, so many people wouldn't be addicted to sex magic. Right? You give a part of yourself, and now that these soul ties are being destroyed, I mean, not only are you going within to do it, and you're willing it to happen, right? You're making it happen because of your own free will. That's empowerment. That's courage. That's strength, right? Somebody has to release you. The universe is like, I'm going to back your energy by way of you understanding who you are, by way of the cosmos, and because you're made up of everything that is around you with the same DNA as the trees and the stars. And yeah, okay, if they take my blood and take some DNA from the tree, we have the same DNA. Okay, listen, that's going to be in class. We'll do that in class. Okay, we'll take note. We'll get deep. We're always going to get deeper. Okay, how deep can we go, Neff? Well, listen. Okay, we'll talk about it in the future. We're already discussing it in the future. Nevertheless, you did that, and the universe was like, okay, I like that. I like the fact that you are in this energy of acceptance. Yeah, holding back your energy. You got a lot of people on block. Somebody just went through their whole whatever phone and just blocked. Some of you change your numbers. You know what I mean? And it's a real deal type of thing. It's not a game. You really are protecting your energy. Like, I don't know what somebody thought you was doing. We got good news about money coming in, stability, because in order for a lot of these endeavors to be, I just heard investors. Somebody's going to come along and want to invest. But in order for us to, I was going to say, thank you, Spirit, by this Ace of Cups. In order for us to fulfill these destinies by way of what we're building, I just heard, it's going to take resources. So those resources are coming in. I just heard investors, like somebody could approach you, just by way of you doing what it is that you love and say, I want to invest in you. Like, I see what you're doing. Like, Spirit is really setting these unions up in a way that is very beautiful. Ace of Cups. So you're being molded and shaped to be seen by the world in the public eye, be that physically, mentally. You could be guided to balance things out with your physical body by way of diet. I'm getting, my taste buds are changing, honey. Like, I really could just go clean, like veggies. Like, I'm like, oh, this ascension is deep. I mean, heavy. And then too, you know what a lot of us realize? You started to take on the diet of certain people that you were with too. When somebody puts their spirit in you, you start to want what they want, and you become one. And so this is why breaking away from false ideas and old versions of yourself is vital. Let that death in that tower fall, baby. Let the death come in. Hey, death. Hey, scorpionic energy. How you doing? Be it scorpionic season or not, death is going to find you by way of your transformation. It is inevitable. It has to happen. If you're really on this journey, you really about that spiritual work, it's going to happen. Nobody's exempt. The Ace of Cups represents the helping hand of the Most High, giving you a cup that overfloweth. I'm getting purity. I'm getting divinity. I'm getting, pure mindset. Something about this Queen of Pentacles is talking to my spirit, though. Stability. So get ready for like windfalls of money, okay? Because we need it. 10 of Pentacles. Like, not only that, your cup overfloweth with your spiritual gifts as well. Thank you for pouring into my ministry, y'all. Yeah, that's what I feel. Like good energy, good vibes. Like I really feel that we're all wishing one another well, and it's beautiful. Can you feel that? I can feel it. You know, when you're tapped into that high frequency, you know, that certain channel, that channel also known as universal love, there's nothing like it. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, stability, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy is letting me know that things in the earth are about to pan out and balance out. Even with, you know, what appears to be these distractions. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted by the politics, baby. Please don't. Don't get distracted by these celebrities being initiated into Satan's camp. A lot of this stuff that's being exposed by these celebrities and all of this, and oh, we heard such and such is suing somebody for 30 million. Listen, you're watching the fall of America for the most part. You're watching the fall of the world. You're watching the end of the world in order for another world to be rebuilt. We are in a new world. But guess who's molding and shaping it? We are, by way of our energy. So anything that somebody thought they were taking from you, stealing from you, they're going to give it back. You're going to start to see the government just give you money. Why? Because they know who you are. Right? Yeah. Sometimes the devil comes in a three-piece suit as a politician. Okay. We'll go deep in the future on that. Right now, I just want to keep it a buck. I just want to keep it simple. We're going to keep it a buck no matter what. But I just want to keep it simple. Let's just stick to lamest terms by way of energy. Six of Cups. This is about the past, baby. Yeah, you've mastered it. You're celebrating in the future because why? The truth is being revealed to you and you're seeing things from a bird's eye view. You're outside of yourself, okay? Sometimes you got to get outside of yourself to see the situation for what it is. And you're seeing that it's all good. It all led you right here to the truth because you chose to go within. Yeah. Anything else, my beautiful angels? What do the angels have to say? Yeah, Two of Swords. You had a choice. I just heard, pick a side, pick a side. You picked the right side. You decided to go within the understanding. And now you understand, overstand everything, baby. Listen, Page of Cups. Okay. Gives me the emotions of children. Gives me innocence. So when I see Two of Swords and Page of Cups in this particular spread, I'm getting see no evil type of an energy, blinded to that which just doesn't serve me. I don't want to see it. We don't need to see it no more. I don't need to watch it. Yeah, a lot of you ain't even watching whatever somebody else is doing. They think you watching, but they're putting on a show. And nobody's watching. Nobody's buying tickets to that wolf show. No more wolf tickets. You know what I mean? Walking in the truth. When you got the Ace of Swords, baby, listen. I mean, it's the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. So Two of Swords is like blind justice, innocence with this page. But it also gives me buffoonery type of an energy by way of karmic veil. Somebody still wanting you not to see things that you can already see. You're the high priestess. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And coming in with an apology. And maybe they are genuine. But again, at this point, they need to talk to the universe about it. They need to talk to the higher ups. They need to deal with their ancestors. You know, they really need to direct that energy inward. And that could be a little difficult for some of these people because they're too busy watching the outer experience, outer exterior, okay, by way of watching you and what you're doing. Yeah, they're watching you win, okay? So the more they become bitter, the further away they get from really coming to terms with what it is they need to work on. Like, yeah, 5 more years, 10 more years, like how much longer? Somebody is losing track of time. That absolutely is representative of a deep trance demonic spell work, is losing track of time. 20 minutes in karmic field is really 20 years. And then they look up and realize like, damn, I've been bitter for 20 freaking years. Ooh, wee. It's intense, isn't it? Nevertheless, I love y'all. This is the message, okay? So we got, you know, the Tuesday special, $22.22 for 20 minutes. Somebody suggested this. That's why I'm doing it. I'm like, okay, I mean, you know, we'll go with the flow. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So the reality is that Tuesday could spill into Wednesday because some of y'all just hit me up. I had like over 100 freaking readings, y'all. I started counting how many. I'm like, what? YouTube was like taking forever. YouTube was like, look, you're doing the most. Some of those videos were taking 3 hours to upload. I'm like, it's 20 minutes. And then as soon as I looked up again, I'm like, you said it was 20 minutes left now after 3 hours. And then it'll come back and be like 2 more hours. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. But nevertheless, I feel like going with the flow is the best way to be. It gets to you exactly on time. Thank you for your patience. A lot of y'all are really patient. You know, you just like, that's fine. I'll wait. And you're so loving, so kind. I love you. Shout out to my beautiful twin soul sister who has the same robe as me. Baby, when we connect in the ethers, we are connecting in the ethers. I love you. Your message like brightened my day. I did respond like in a way that maybe you could have felt that, but I know energetically you felt me, and I love you. Shout out to you. Okay, listen. She like, I know that's my soul sister, baby, because we got the same robe. This is not our first lifetime. Listen to me, y'all. Okay, so we got Tuesday 20-minute readings, 2 questions for $22.22. And then we have Thursday, $33 for 30 minutes, 3 questions. Isn't that funny? Somebody gave me that. I'm like, look at the 333 and the 222. And then we're going to have 40-minute specials on Fridays, starting December only, though, y'all. Not yet for the Fridays, okay? $44.44. That is the holiday season special, because why? We're going into the new year with solutions. And so these readings are providing solutions. You know, we're getting a blueprint. You know, we're coming up out of the shadows. Shout out to all the people that are conquering their shadows, right? Shout out to you. You should really be proud of how far you've come, because even when you feel like you've not done enough, trust me, you're going the right way. If it feels uncomfortable, that's okay. Just feel it. If you're crying, that's fine. Just don't stop moving. Just keep going. Put a timer on it. How long you going to stay here? 2 more years, 5 more years. You know, you got to really just play it out in the future, because we're waiting for you. There are people that are waiting for you to sit in your seat, and only your name is on it. And even though somebody tried to steal your destiny, nobody could ever sit in your seat. It was never divinely orchestrated for it to be that way. Needless to say, I love you. Okay, I'll see y'all in the next video. Until the next video, as always, peace be with you.